Alright, we have now come to the last and final video in this dashboard series, and that is the final beautification, basically, right? The background, that sort of thing. So let me start off with the background itself, and let me go here. I go to layout, the border is none, background, and now I want a particular uh, let me just show you. So yeah, I've got a lot of blues and crazy number of colors, but there's a particular color that I want, right? I don't want just any color. So let me start off with bringing the title so that there is space. Now that there's space, I want to bring a image. So this image, let me make it as floating, because I don't I if I put it as tiled, it will ask me where exactly I want to put it. And if I, if I give it here, it messes up the entire view of the dashboard. So I'm going to put it in floating and then bring an image, and this image is going to be our uh, Pokemon logo image. So let me go to Pokemon tablet projects, and yeah, Pokemon dashboard, got you. Or this one, both seem the same. No, not this one. Edit image, choose, let me select this. Yeah, this is the one I want. So let me bring this here, adjust it so that it's on the top, right? And what color shall I put at the background? Let me just put I can put any blue, or I can put the Pokemon blue. So let me try and put the Pokemon blue. All right. So I'll click on this, which is your image selector, and I'll click the darkest one here. So okay, right? So there you go. So now your Pokemon logo also looks better in this, and I can go here and I can make it even more darker, right? So that way it's even more visible. And now you see that all of these are having a white background. So let me change that real quick. Format, here, worksheet none, right? Format, worksheet none. So that's the same thing for everything, all these charts, worksheet none. Now as I do that to the charts, I realize that the text is not visible properly, and I'll also do that for these ones as well. None, none, because I don't want that white background. None. Arceus, and then you have Zygarde. All right. So now that this is done, I want the text. Oh yeah, let's take care of these grid lines as well, right? So grid lines. So again, for any formatting, you select that particular chart, go to these are your format lines, right? And this is format borders, this is format shading. So I'm going to format lines, grid lines. I'll click on something and then I'll click none. So that takes care of this. And now the axis, it's too bright, it's too white. So this should be, I think this is your axis ruler. Let me just check. There's no harm. There's no harm. Yeah, it's this one. So I'll put a grayish color. I'm going to do the same for this. First I'm going to click on any of this and click on none. Then for axis rulers, it's going to be, yeah, a dark shade. Same thing here, something, then none. And axis rulers is dark shade of gray. Great. So now oh yeah, here, how did I forget this one? Again, something, and then none. And axis rulers is this. And here I have more than access rulers. I have all these other things as well, which are your row separator, column separator, and that sort of thing. So column divider, I think this is the one. Yeah, see, that has changed. And then there should be somewhere called row divider, and that I'm going to put it as this. Yeah, good enough. So now that this is done, I want to update the font color because this is too dark, right? So I'm going to sheet, worksheet, and yeah, this is better. This is even better, but yeah, this is better. Worksheet and middle, middle, and the last one. Okay, I just realized that legendary doesn't have your the names and stuff. So it should have how many, what is the count of legendary and what is the so the way I'm going to do it, I'm holding on control and putting it in label. So I'm getting this one with the number. Same thing with is legendary. I'm just legendary and common, and then I go back here, and yeah, this looks good. uh, Now you see this is only a part of this. Why? Because you have title. So let me change that. I don't remember. Yeah, let me just change that. So this will be high title, high title, high title, high title. I'm not sure why ground on didn't happen. Let me just try check again. High title. All right. So now this is good, but I'm not happy with Mewtwo taking a lot of space. So let me see. Check vertical container. Yes, and then uh, distribute contents evenly. Good. This is good. And yeah, so this one is going to be uh, select which select the type of Pokemon or Pokemon type. And I'll make this as 10. No, I'll make this as 8. Tab medium and apply. Oh yeah. Okay, and I'll add one more thing. Number of Pokemon by type 1, and this will be size 10, and this I'm going to make italic. So the italic will not be medium, italic will be regular. Okay, so let's see how it looks. Yeah, I'm fine with it. So this becomes this type 2. So I think maybe this I'm going to write it as click click on any bar to select the Pokemon. Right, and this will also go there. I'm going to hide this type 1 because anyway in the title I have anyway written type 1, so I don't really require this. Hide, yes, and this also hide field labels. And this, I don't want it to be count of Pokemon .csv, so I'm going to change this. Right, so if I double click, I'll get this edit access, or if I right click and do edit access, then also I get edit access. I make here I can say count of count of Pokemon. Count of Pokemon. Great, this is done, this is done. Then this, I'm going to hide the title. I don't really require this, and I'll remove name as well. So that way, Mewtwo, like whatever Pokemon you're selecting, it is right beside each other. It's not somewhere else. This I'll say, yeah, no need to show header. So that way it's exactly beside each other. And I'll increase space for the title, so that way this has more space. Yeah, and this will be by Pokemon by generation, and this will be so again. Now here this is more of a personal thing, in the sense that you can choose to make to write whatever you want here, right? It doesn't have to be exactly what I've written here. So if you feel that there's a better way to articulate, then definitely you can choose that, right? And then I'm copying this and I'm going to put it here. Pokemon legendary status. Okay, now yes, I definitely want that there's no like wrap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce this. And one more thing is, I have what's it called, the name of these are exactly this. So if I take water, right, so I know for certain that what uh, this is basically redundant, right? So I'm going to see if I can show it up. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I wanted. This is what I wanted. And my generation. So now you see, you don't have any wrap here. Everything is in one go. So you want psychic, you get all psychic. You want whoa. Let's check what the issue is. So I can see generation, legendary, type 1, and this one. So let me just go to generation and remove this color. So if I think the issue is that within generation you're seeing when I added legendary, then it was throwing an issue. So let me put generation 1 or generation 5, and there's only one legendary in generation 5. So uncheck this 13 legendary. Good, this works, right? This is working fine. Attack defense, all right. And if within uh, within this I just want fighting, so then it just shows me fighting. But yeah, this just doesn't. Okay, so you have to have 6 Pokemons, and let me uncheck all these so that it reverts back to the original. So you always water Pokemon all are the highest, and that seems to be in good reason. What it is still surprising that water Pokemons are more than your normal Pokemons. But again, water Pokemons have rule the roost. They're about how many? 114 water Pokemons. Now, uh, let's say you are happy with this, but you're not happy with how big how much space there is for these charts. Why? Because you're not able to see the numbers. So let's say I want the numbers, I put the numbers here, but you know it's not big enough. So first let me reduce the numbers, reduce the size of the numbers, right? So this one in the count I'll say 8. Doesn't seem to have reduced any, even a bit, but all right. So then I'm going to reduce these charts, the size of these charts, and yeah, now the I'm able to see. So this is good, and I'll do the same thing with it. Oh, I'll remove generation from here, hide, and what's that? Yeah, this one, and format. Oh, it's already here. So cool. Okay, and now your title, you can put any title you want. Pokemon. I'm going to name it as Tablet Tarzan or Pokemon Dashboard. Yeah, Pokemon Dashboard. Select your party, and then Tablet Tarzan comes last. This is your uh, name, and this will be 15, maybe 14. Oh, yep. Cool. I think this all looks good. So what do you think? How does the entire Tableau dashboard look like? And let me know what other dashboards you would like to do, right? And you can also add few things. You can add borders if you'd like, but I prefer it this way. So I've left like, oh, I forgot this one. uh, Count of Pokemon. right? So that's about this. All right then, thanks a lot for watching the creation of this dashboard from start to end. uh, Let me know what dashboard you'd like me to create.